Let's get into some international news now. Iran's supreme leader this morning vowed that Iran and its allies will not back down from Israel as he presided over Friday prayers for the first time in years. This as Israel carried out a wave of airstrikes across Lebanon overnight, with explosions rocking Beirut's southern suburb, including one close to the international airport. For more on this, I want to bring in CBS News senior foreign correspondent Elizabeth Palmer, who's joining me now to discuss. Liz, what was the target of these airstrikes?
Hey, Vlad. Well, the Israeli military hasn't commented yet, but Israeli media say it was a Hezbollah intelligence headquarters. And the human target was the man who was about to assume the leadership of Hezbollah to replace Hassan Nasrallah, who was so dramatically killed in another airstrike last week. Airstrikes in general over the past days show a pattern. They are part of a campaign to eliminate Hezbollah's leadership. It all began about 2 weeks ago with those exploding pagers and the walkie-talkies. That killed several senior commanders. And since then, several more have been dying in airstrikes. The Israeli military announced yesterday, for example, they'd killed Hezbollah's head of communications, a man called Mohammed Rashid Skafi.
So are Israeli ground forces planning or already moving deeper into Lebanon today? Liz, what are you hearing?
Haven't heard of any big troop movements. There have been skirmishes on the Lebanese side along the border, and Hezbollah has fired rockets, so it does appear that they have some left. The clue may be the Israeli military ordering about 24 hours ago residents of 20 towns to leave their homes, and that includes the regional center. It's a big town, Nabatea. So that does suggest that there's either going to be heavy fighting or heavy bombing of that area in the days to come.
And let's talk about the last 4 days. It's been 4 days since Iran attacked Israel with ballistic missiles, Liz, as you know. And the supreme leader in Iran led the main public prayers today. What does that signal, and what do you have to say?
Well, he appeared with a rifle, so that gives you an idea of the tone of his address. He's over 80, but he was defiant. He also spent some time eulogizing Hassan Nasrallah, the late chief of Hezbollah. His death is a very serious blow to Iran and Iran's reputation. The organization he headed, Hezbollah, is Iran's most powerful proxy outside the country. And Iran knows and is trying to put a gloss on the fact that without him, Hezbollah has been seriously weakened, and therefore so has Iran. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said on the record that Iran had made a big mistake in attacking Israel and that it would pay. Well, today the supreme leader countered by saying Iran was prepared to conduct more strikes of its own if needed. That is, it was a warning of escalation.
All right, Liz Palmer for us this morning in Tel Aviv. Liz, thank you very much. Appreciate it.